Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Current Affairs MCQs. Let's start with previous day's practice question. The question was, recently National Agricultural Higher Education Project was launched. It is being funded by which of the following? World Bank, UNICEF, IMF or WTO? The correct answer is option A, World Bank. Recently, the National Agricultural Higher Education Project has been launched at Mahatma Phule Agricultural University, Rahuri in Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. It is funded by the World Bank. Under this project, the faculty working in Mahatma Phule Agricultural University will be trained in the use of drones, robots, IoT, artificial intelligence, geographic systems, remote sensing, earth engines, etc. A foreign tour in Thailand has been organized under the guidance of Vice Chancellor of Mahatma Phule Agricultural University, Dr. P.G. Patil, for training in modern agricultural technology. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Let's begin today's session. The first question is, recently seen in the news, MAHASAGAR is an initiative of which of the following? Indian Coast Guard, Border Security Force, Indian Air Force or Indian Navy? The correct answer is option D, Indian Navy. Recently, Indian Navy launched the MAHASAGAR, a high-level virtual interaction aimed at promoting active and security and growth in the Indian Ocean region. MAHASAGAR stands for Maritime Heads for Active Security and Growth for All in the region. The event brought together heads of navies and maritime agencies from key littorals, fostering a collective maritime approach to counter common challenges. The chosen theme, Collective Maritime Approach Towards Countering Common Challenges, underscored the imperative for harmonizing and collaborating capacities and capabilities in the IOR. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. The next question is, recently seen in the news, the Parthenon sculptures originally belonged to which of the following countries? Turkey, Austria, Italy or Greece? The correct answer is option D, Greece. Recently, a diplomatic row sparked between Greece and the United Kingdom after British Prime Minister cancelled a meeting with his Greek counterpart over the status of Parthenon sculptures housed at the British Museum. The Parthenon sculptures at the British Museum are more than 30 ancient stone sculptures from Greece that are more than 2,000 years old. Most of them originally adorned the walls and grounds of the Parthenon temple on the rocky Acropolis hill in Athens. Completed in 432 BC, the temple is dedicated to the goddess Athena and is seen as the crowning glory of Athens' golden age. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. The next question is, consider the following statements regarding the postal ballots in the context of Indian polity. 1. The members of armed forces like the Army, Navy and Air Force only are entitled to vote by post. 2. The voters under preventive detention can also vote by post. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, the Election Commission has announced that it will allow those above the age of 65 as well as those under home or institutional quarantine to vote using postal ballots during the Bihar elections. A restricted set of voters can exercise postal voting. Members of the armed forces like the Army, Navy and Air Force, members of the armed police force of a state, government employees posted outside India and their spouses are entitled to vote only by post. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. In other words, they can't vote in person. Voters under preventive detention can also vote only by post. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. The next question is, which of the following Indian Navy ships is not a part of its ASW shallow watercraft project? Mahi, Malwan, Mangrol or Mahendragiri? The correct answer is option D, Mahendragiri. Recently, Mahi, Malwan and Mangrol, the first 3 ships of 08 ASW shallow water aircraft project being built by CSL Kochi for the Indian Navy, were launched at CSL Kochi. The ships were launched to the invocation from Atharva Veda. The Mahi class ASW shallow water crafts have been named after ports of strategic importance along the coast of India and will look to carry forward the glorious legacy of the erstwhile minesweepers, which were their namesake. The contract for building 8 ASW SWC ships was signed between the Ministry of Defence and Cochin Shipyard Limited. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. The next question is, which of the following articles is related to the Finance Commission? Article 280, Article 259, Article 280, Article 259, Article 299 or Article 189? The correct answer is option A, Article 280. Recently, the Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister, has approved the terms of reference for the 16th Finance Commission. Article 280, Clause 1 of the Constitution lays down that the modalities for setting up of a finance commission to make recommendation on the distribution of net proceeds of taxes between the union and the states, allocation between the states of respective shares of such proceeds, grants in aid and the revenues of the states, and measures needed to supplement the resources of the panchayats during the award period. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. The next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Golan Heights sometimes seen in the news. 1. Israel seized the Golan Heights during the 1967 Six-Day War. 2. Mount Hermon lies south of the Golan Heights. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, in the UN General Assembly, India has voted in favor of a draft resolution that expressed concern over Israel not withdrawing from the Golan Heights. The Golan Heights were seized by Israel from Syria in the closing stages of the 1967 Six-Day War. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Jordan River and Sea of Galilee lies west of the Golan Heights. Mount Hermon lies on the north, Wad al-Rukad River on the east, and the Yarmouk River on the south. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the Angkor Wat Temple. 1. It was built by King Suryavarman II. 2. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Angkor Wat Temple in Cambodia has been named the 8th wonder of the world, an unofficial title. Angkor Wat happens to be the largest religious monument in the world. It was built by the Khmer king Suryavarman II in the first half of the 12th century. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1992. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. The next question is, recently seen in the news, the Indian Coast Guard ship Sajag is best described as which of the following? Offshore patrol vessel, pollution control vessel, fast patrol vessel, or air cushion vehicle? The correct answer is option A, offshore patrol vessel. Recently, the Indian Coast Guard ship Sajag, an offshore patrol vessel, recently visited Port Sultan Qaboos, Muscat, Oman, for a 3-day visit. 𝐾𝐫𝐤𝐴 Sajag is part of the Indian Coast Guard fleet of OPVs based on the west coast of India in Porbandar, Gujarat. It has been developed by the Goa Shipyard Limited. It is designed to carry 1 twin-engine helicopter and 4 high-speed boats, including 2 inflatable boats for boarding operations, search and rescue, law enforcement, and maritime patrol. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. The next question is, recently seen in the news, Sindhudurg Fort is located in which of the following? Swaraj Dweep, Netrani Island, Majuli Island, or Kurte Island? The correct answer is option D, Kurte Island. Recently, the Indian Navy has informed that it is preparing to demonstrate its operational capabilities demonstration at Sindhudurg Fort in Maharashtra on Navy Day. Sindhudurg Fort was built by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. It lies on Kurte Island in Sindhudurg district of Maharashtra. Its construction began in 1664 and was completed in next 3 years. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. The last question is, consider the following statements regarding the Pradhan Mantri Janjati Adivasi Nyaya Maha Abhiyan, that is PM Janman. 1. This mission includes 11 central ministries. 2. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship will facilitate skill and vocational training in PVTG habitations. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Recently, Pradhan Mantri Janjati Adivasi Nyaya Maha Abhiyan has been given approval by the Union Cabinet. The PM Jan Man, comprising central sector and centrally sponsored schemes, to focus on 11 critical interventions through 9 ministries, including Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. The Prime Minister announced the Abhiyan on Janjatiya Gaurav Divas from Khunti. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship will facilitate skill and vocational training in PVTG habitations, multipurpose centers and hostels as per the suitable skills of these communities. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. The question is, on which of the following the International Day for the Abolition of Slavery is observed? 1st December, 30th November, 2nd December, or 3rd December? Send the answer to this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.